In the heart of London, where every stone has witnessed the march of history and every gilded detail glows with royal weight, Buckingham Palace remains an enduring icon of tradition and power. Its majestic grand staircase, a cascade of red velvet and gold balustrades that has borne the footsteps of monarchs, dignitaries, and legends, sits silently within, a space where time seems to pause. But on June 25, 2025, that solemn silence was broken, not by a royal decree or a diplomatic address, but by a dance. It was not just any dance. It was the baby mama dance. And it wasn't royalty performing it, it was reality TV stars Jamie Laing and Sophie Habboo, in a move that no protocol officer could have foreseen. The couple captured the internet's attention by posting a video from the palace's grand staircase, a space where filming is strictly forbidden, dancing playfully to a viral TikTok anthem. The caption, "They said we couldn't film in Buckingham Palace," and the internet exploded. The video showed Sophie, glowing in a radiant yellow gown, her baby bump center stage, as Jamie, always the showman, twirled round her, laughter echoing through one of the most sacred royal interiors. The post was cheeky, bold, and completely out of line with palace norms. But then came something even more shocking, a response from the official royal family Instagram account. Just 3 words, "We see you," followed by an eyes emoji and a wink. And with that, the internet caught fire. The palace, the monarchy, the very essence of British formality had winked in emoji. Suddenly, what seemed like a viral stunt took on a new tone. Was this a light-hearted break from decorum, a subtle dig, a veiled message to those watching with interest or with envy? Because make no mistake, people were watching, and not just for Jamie and Sophie. 3 weeks earlier, across the Atlantic, Meghan Markle had posted her own baby mama dance video set to the same song. A clip filmed back in 2021 during labor with her daughter Lilibet. In that candid hospital moment, she twerked. Prince Harry danced. It was raw, joyful, unscripted. Meghan shared it on Instagram on June 4, 2025, to celebrate Lilibet's 4th birthday, saying it was meant to make labor fun, even a little silly. The video racked up over 50 million views. It also reignited old flames of royal controversy. Critics labeled Meghan's video undignified, improper, attention-seeking. Supporters called it authentic and empowering. But when Jamie and Sophie posted their own version in Buckingham Palace without naming Meghan, but with the same song, speculation ignited. Was this a subtweet in dance form? Was it shade disguised as satire? The public wasted no time. Some saw Jamie and Sophie's version as a classier take, pointing out Sophie's elegance and the lack of twerking. Others saw it as mockery. When you get to do it at the palace, but Harry and Meghan couldn't law. One commenter wrote, barely hiding the jab. Presenter Fern Cotton, also at the event, weighed in sarcastically. You also had your pap camera out with a flash. Think of what the flash has done to those priceless paintings. It was half joke, half rebuke. Yet the palace didn't issue a reprimand. Instead, they winked. Literally. That emoji-heavy comment from a royal family wasn't just a social media anomaly, it was a cultural moment. One that spoke volumes about where the monarchy is. and where it might be going. The occasion itself was grand, a reception for the King's Trust, formerly the Prince's Trust. King Charles III's lifelong passion project, founded in 1976 to support young people in need. That June evening, the staterooms sparkled with celebration, honoring young award recipients whose stories embodied hope and perseverance. Celebrities mingled with honorees. George and Amal Clooney were there. So were activists, entrepreneurs, dreamers, and, yes, Jamie and Sophie. Jamie, now 36, is more than just a maid in Chelsea alum. He's a BBC Radio 1 presenter, the face behind the booming Candy Kittens brand, and an official ambassador for the King's Trust. Sophie, 30, co-hosts their podcast Nearly Parents, where they share the unfiltered roller coaster of impending parenthood. As guests of honor and influencers of the social media age, they brought with them the energy of a generation raised on Instagram Reels and cheeky rebellion. Their decision to film the dance wasn't spur of the moment. It was a calculated, defiant, and yes, brilliantly viral move. A move that simultaneously broke palace rules and broke the internet. The irony of the moment didn't escape anyone. Meghan's dance, filmed in a hospital room far from royal approval, sparked scandal. Jamie and Sophie's dance filmed in the heart of royal history earned a wink. Why the double standard? Behind the scenes, a palace aide told the Daily Mail the comment was just a bit of fun, adding, proof that from time to time the royal family account has a sense of humor too. But not everyone bought the spin. Critics saw favoritism. Fans saw strategy. Others just saw spectacle. Sophie, speaking on their podcast days later, shared how she nervously extended her hand to greet King Charles multiple times. Before realizing royal protocol dictated he initiate the handshake. I was mortified, she laughed. The moment was caught by Netflix crews filming the reception. Jamie, meanwhile, couldn't stop grinning about making the king laugh. He later posted, life goal, making King Charles laugh. It was light, human, and oddly refreshing. But the backdrop, the grand staircase, isn't just any room. It's sacred royal ground. Portraits of monarchs like Queen Victoria, George III, and Queen Charlotte gaze down from above. The Royal Collection Trust strictly bans filming there, not just for security, but to protect priceless artifacts. Jamie and Sophie knew the rules. They broke them anyway, and somehow they got away with it. Not everyone was impressed. Some commenters were furious, disrespectful, and inappropriate, wrote one. Show some ****king respect, wrote another. But for every critic, there was a fan calling the moment pure joy, genius, or iconic. The video's TikTok repost earned over 1.3 million views. Media outlets ran with the story. The Mirror labeled it a PR win for the royals. Marie Claire asked whether it was shade toward the Sussexes. People magazine called it a viral moment Buckingham didn't see coming. But they did. Of course they did. This wasn't just about a dance. It was about image. It was about control. It was about two versions of royalty. One that lives behind gates and traditions, and one that's learning, however slowly, to speak in emojis. King Charles, still undergoing cancer treatment, made a rare public appearance at the reception. He was seen engaging with guests warmly, even tearfully at times when hearing stories of young people who'd overcome the odds. In those moments, the monarchy felt real, accessible. Perhaps that's why the royal family let Jamie and Sophie's video live. Perhaps that's why they winked. Because in 2025, the future of the monarchy doesn't just depend on crowns, carriages, and ceremonies. It depends on clicks, on moments, on going viral. Meghan's original dance was rooted in Black American digital culture. TikTok joy, hospital, honesty, a moment of motherhood. It was raw, emotional. Jamie and Sophie's version, set in a palace, was polished and performative. Yet both were real, both were viral, and both exposed just how much the monarchy struggles with modernity. The palace could have issued a stern warning. They could have deleted the video, but they didn't. They leaned in, they laughed, they winked, and in doing so, they didn't just protect Jamie and Sophie, they protected the institution. By choosing humor over harshness, Buckingham Palace sent a subtle but powerful message that it, too, can play the game, that it, too, can post and pivot, can clap back and click like, and that maybe, just maybe, it understands the world it's trying to survive in. Jamie and Sophie's video will fade. The algorithms will move on. But for one surreal moment, in the heart of Buckingham Palace, tradition met TikTok, and the result was a royal dance heard around the world.